Drums strike. Without warning, the sound rolls like thunder and pulls people from every path. Feet rush in. Bodies press close. No one asks why they came. The drums already gave the order. People gather fast. Old hands hold empty bowls. Young ones cling to their mothers. Eyes stay fixed ahead. Food was promised. Hunger followed the promise. Time stretches. The bowls remain bare. The air grows tight. Shifting feet scrape the ground. Throats clear. No one leaves. Not far away, food is lifted to a mouth that has never waited. Bites are slow. Chewing is calm. Heads begin to turn. Eyes lock in place. No one speaks at first, then whispers creep forward. Why does she eat while we wait? The words move from mouth to mouth. They grow sharper with each step. A woman pushes through the crowd. Her steps shake. Her knees bend. She reaches out and falls before anyone can catch her. Dust rises. A bowl rolls away. Breath stops. Then anger rushes in. Voices rise. Hands point. Patience breaks like dry wood. A figure stands tall above the noise. An arm lifts. A finger points straight ahead. You will help them. The sound cuts through everything. A laugh answers back. Slow, proud. A head tilts. I was not born to work. The crowd reacts at once. Gasps turn into shouts. The ground feels smaller. Voices grow bold. An old figure steps forward. A staff strikes the earth. The sound is heavy. It demands silence. A hand that never works will one day beg. No one moves. No one speaks. All eyes shift upward. The face above them tightens. Warmth drains away. A choice forms without delay. Protection is dropped. Judgment rises. Punishment is chosen. The crowd freezes. Breath is held. The moment stretches thin. A smile appears where fear should live. Laughter spills out. Light and careless, it echoes once. The sound fades. What comes next does not laugh back. The story slips back to a quieter time, before voices grew sharp and patience broke. Joy once lived easily until death walked in and stayed. The loss fell heavy. Silence filled the air where laughter used to sit. A promise was made in that silence. No tears will ever touch you again. From that day, softness replaced strength. Orders were given to ease every path. Hands rushed forward before need was spoken. Food arrived before hunger could knock. Clothes were laid out without asking. Feet never touched dust. Those hands stayed clean. Other hands worked. Requests slowly changed shape. They became commands. A finger pointed. A voice rose. Heads bowed quickly. Lessons stopped coming. Chores vanished. Time passed without correction. Each refusal meant nothing but quiet. No warning followed. No punishment came. Power was learned without effort. Outside the high walls, mouths moved. Words traveled low and fast. A child who never works will shame the throne. The words carried weight. They did not reach the ears that needed them most. Nearby, quiet eyes watched while serving continued. A smile stayed in place. The body bent low. Inside, something hardened. Sharp words fell like stones. Move faster. You are slow. Do better. The bow went lower. The smile stayed fixed. Respect faded. Resentment took its seat. Not far away, old eyes observed. No voice joined the noise. No hand lifted. Wisdom waited. Time did its work. Damage grew. One night, sight finally cleared. The weight of silence became too heavy to carry. A head lowered. I have failed. The waiting voice answered at last. If she does not learn now, the land will suffer. The words landed hard. They could not be ignored. Darkness settled. Orders moved quietly. Guards were waved away. Doors closed tight. Breath was held. A choice was made. Comfort would be taken, and nothing would ever be the same again. Guards moved forward. The princess is led from golden halls to the open air. Jewels fall away. Crowns and chains are stripped. Her name is whispered no more. Only the wind carries it now. A final warning comes. Hard and sharp. You will regret this. The answer spits back. Proud and clear. So will you if you do not change. The sound of heavy doors closing follows. Mercy does not linger. Silence sweeps the air. She stands alone. The village watches. Eyes measure every step. Breath holds in small chests. They sense the weight of a crown that no longer shines. She lifts her voice. Commands fly. Hands reach. Obedience is demanded. Laughter answers. Empty hands and shaking heads refuse. Hunger presses against ribs, bending pride but not breaking it. She tries again. Orders spill from her lips like water. Still, no one moves. The power of a throne is gone. Her voice trembles. A pestle is handed. The weight presses against her arms. She lifts it. Hands shake. Grain spills. Her strength falters. The bowl is half full before she drops it. Children circle, their voices high and sharp. They laugh and mimic every movement. Mocking follows her like a shadow. Night arrives without offering rest or food. Stomachs growl. Pride shivers. A traveler steps forward. Soft words wrapped in sugar. Help hides behind a face. Praise falls, not guidance. You are better than this, comes a whisper. Pride grows where learning should take root. Hunger bites deeper than words. In the darkness, hands reach for what is not theirs. Stealing becomes survival. A small triumph is met with a loud shout. Darkness breaks. The village rises as one. She is pulled into the center of every eye. Punishment lands without mercy. Heads bow under weight of judgment. Laughter dies. Silence presses down from the crowd. A figure watches. Eyes do not speak, but they see everything. They carry truth where words fall short. The lesson lingers in the air. It waits, and the night waits with it. The princess stumbles. Dust rises under her knees. Pride holds her upright, but strength falters. Arms shake, legs give way. She falls, hard and unready. Laughter would have come, but it does not. Instead, a strong hand reaches down. A woman steps forward, face firm, eyes steady. No comfort is offered in words. No gentle whisper. Only action. Cold water hits her face. Breath hitches. The world sharpens. Help is not free. The cost is clear. You will work. Here comes the plain voice. The princess hears it. Her crown is gone. Her jewels are gone. Only the task remains. Dawn will find her carrying water. The calabash feels heavier with each step. Arms tremble. Muscles burn. Pride whispers, "You are a princess," but the river knows nothing of crowns. It flows the same for all. Hands blister. Skin cracks. She grips harder, teeth clenched. The calabash tilts. Water spills. The ground drinks before her lips can. Tears fall. Not for pain, but for shame. Shame louder than any court. Eyes of children follow her every movement. They wait, expecting failure. She rises. Every muscle aches. Mocking eyes pause. Silence presses down. The stubborn rise of one girl shifts the air. Work feeds the body. Pride feeds nothing. The words land like stones. They do not hurt the hands. They burn the heart. She lifts the water once more. Stronger, slower, deliberate. Each step measured. Each drop carried without complaint. The task ends. The calabash empty. The river has been conquered, if only for now. Food arrives, simple and earned. No ceremony, no fanfare. Only reward for labor. She eats. Her hands guided her to this. Her pride listens quietly. Laughter fades. Respect grows in silence. Eyes watch differently. Whispers soften. Night comes, heavy but without hunger. No tears fall. Before sunrise, she rises again. Alone, no orders. No one to wake her. The day will find her ready because the work has taught her more than words ever could. The rains fail. Cracks split the land. Dust rises where water once ran. Pots sit empty in the square, hollow and waiting. Voices break. Hands point. Arguments flare over the last drops. Shouts bounce off walls. Fear rides every breath. A figure steps forward. Calm, sharp, determined. Plans form like fire in the chest. Water turns are set. Every family receives a share. Every voice is counted. Some bow, accepting the order. Others stare, hands on hips, eyes cold with doubt. They question the right to lead. A voice cuts through. Sharp, loud, meant to divide. She is not one of you. Gasps spread. The truth hits like a stone tossed into still water. Whispers explode into chaos. The figure stands. Feet firm, eyes meet the circle. The body does not tremble. No step backward. Stones lift. Anger roars. Shadows of fists fill the air. Yes, I am the princess. The words travel over the dust, sharp as a spear. Silence falls. Nothing moves. Nothing dares. But today, my hands are like yours. Confusion spreads. Rage softens into question. Eyes widen. Hearts pause. To prove the words, the hardest task is chosen. Weights too heavy for strong men fall into her arms. Muscles strain. Breath hitches. The village watches. No one speaks. No one moves. Every eye measures effort. Every heartbeat waits. Legs shake. Dust coats sweat and resolve alike. Arms tremble under the weight. The body falters. The ground greets her knees. She collapses. Breath comes ragged. Pride burns. Then hands lift again. Strength forces itself forward. The task continues. Step by step. Drop by drop. Until the last load is moved before the sun descends, the village exhales as work finishes. Eyes no longer sneer. Respect settles quietly. Then he arrives. Silence follows him. He searches for failure for a princess broken by labor. Instead, he finds strength, a figure still standing, still working. Not a child of gold and privilege, but a woman forged in dust and sweat. The eyes that expected shame find only determination. The story waits in that gaze. And the land listens. Machina is pulled forward. Lies cling to her like shadows. Words name her deceit before the circle of villagers. Silence falls heavy as truth cuts the air. The command comes sharp. No hesitation. Banishment without delay. Machina is led away, shoulders hunched, eyes down. She is small in the face of her own falsehood. The villagers lower their heads toward the princess. Pride swells in the moment. But the hand rises. Stop. Stand. Comes the voice, calm and strong. We are the same. No drum sounds. No trumpets herald her return. She chooses the long road home. Bare feet press into dust, each step measured, deliberate. Dust rises behind her, carrying no praise, only witness. At the gates. Servants rush to kneel, faces turned downward, ready for orders. The hand waves them up. Rest. Hands that once commanded now lift tools. Arms join in work. Labor is shared, not ordered. Sweat glistens under the sun, equal on every brow. Whispers ripple faster than commands ever could. Old rules crumble quietly. New ones take root in plain sight. Work is shared. Respect is earned. Pride no longer dictates, effort does. Evening falls. The sun casts long shadows. Elder Nyoka steps forward, staff tapping softly. His eyes sweep the crowd. Words are few, but heavy. Each syllable lands with weight greater than crowns. The story closes on the work itself. Hands united, lessons carried in muscle and dust. The land watches, the people remember. The village grows quiet. Every eye turns, every ear strains. The lesson is ready to be spoken. Power without work is named a curse. No crown shields the idle. No throne protects the proud. What does not labor will decay, the voice warns. Words fall like stones, firm and certain. Pride, without effort, is shown as hunger. Empty bowls, empty hands, empty hearts. Lessons cannot be skipped. Life does not forgive laziness. A full mouth comes from busy hands. The saying travels through the crowd. Nods spread like fire. The truth is plain. The crown is shown as a tool, not a throne. A ruler who works is never alone. Hands that build gather many hearts. Work feeds more than the body. It feeds the soul, it binds the people. The princess is remembered for what she did, not what she owned. Jewels vanish, words fade, but deeds endure. Sweat, effort, and courage carve her name into memory. The final words fall like rain over dry earth. A promise, not a command, not a lesson to forget. From that day, the princess lifted her hands not to command, but to build. Silence follows. Respect lingers. The village carries the story. The land carries the story. And the echo of her hands, once idle, now strong, is heard for generations.